I don't know where my life will be without Papa and Mama.
Those were not ordinary words. They were the sound of a woman looking back at a battle she almost could not explain. For months, St. Nelia carried a condition she could not explain. Numbness and tingling moved through her feet. Tightness gripped her chest. Breathing became difficult, and walking became a struggle. Doctors examined her. Tests were done. Different possibilities were mentioned, but the reports could not clearly identify what she was truly suffering from. Yet St. Nelia did not stop pressing. She joined the June prayer and fasting, continued following the ministry, and prayed that the bondservant of Christ, John, would locate her. At the anointing service, while standing in the prayer line, she began to tremble. By the time she reached the man of God, something had already begun to happen. As Papa laid hands on her and prayed, she felt heat move through her body. The tightness in her chest began to loosen. Her feet began to change. Her body shook, and healing came over her. Today, St. Nelia testifies with tears of joy, thanking Yeshua for the power of God that touched her life.
Good morning, everybody. My name is St. Nelia. Today's service, it was such a blessing to come to today's service for the anointing, especially after the prayer and fasting from the mini ministers to Papa. I was blessed, and my spirit was lifted up. Today, Papa taught us never to have our faith running out, never. And the many ministers spoke about anger, that we mustn't have anger in our hearts, in our lives, because that's what causes sickness. We mustn't have any resentment. We must learn to love all the time. I joined the prayer and fasting for last week, and I was really blessed. It was such a great experience, because I wasn't feeling well in my body. A few months back, I just started developing numbness and tingling on my feet and a tight chest, so I couldn't breathe, I couldn't walk. If I show you my medical report, he didn't even know what I was suffering from. He told me of neuropathy, he told me of so many things, of diabetic, of which I don't even take sugar. He told me of high blood pressure. He said a lot of things on the doctor's report. He took me for a blood test. I went for a blood test for almost everything, but he couldn't find anything. The report couldn't pick up what I was really suffering from. So I knew this was an attack from the devil. It didn't need a doctor, but it needed a prayer for my healing to come through. I kept on pushing in the spirit. I kept on following Papa even if I couldn't come to church. And then I had to come in and join the prayer and fasting. And it was my prayer and asking God for Papa to locate me and pray for me, which I'm so grateful, because it happened today that Papa laid his hands on me. I was in the queue, and I don't know, I just started trembling. I don't know, I can't explain the way I was feeling, but I just started trembling. By the time I get to Papa for the anointing, I was already somewhere, I can't explain where. And the minute Papa held me and prayed for me, I felt my whole body becoming hot, and the tightness in my chest loosening, and my feet, because when I came in the morning, I really couldn't walk. My feet were tight, from my feet going down from my knees to my feet, it was all tight and tingling. So the minute when Papa touched me and started praying for me, my whole body shook, and it became so hot, and I could feel something loosening. I don't know what it is. And Papa kept on touching me and praying for me, and I knew this was my day. I'm feeling so blessed. I'm feeling healed, because I could come the stairs. I couldn't come up the stairs. I wouldn't have managed. But the minute Papa prayed for me, I felt my body change. I felt the healing come over me, and I'm so grateful. These are tears of joy. I am so grateful and humbled. And I thank Papa and Mama and the ministry and other saints for the roaring and the prayers that we do I'm really, I don't know, I'm speechless, I'm wordless, I'm really humbled. And thank you, Yeshua.